Everything's good to go, yes? The microphone, everything's all top-notch, everything? Okay, perfect. My name is John Doe. I am a professor of psychology at the University of Oxford, and what procrastination is at its core is it's the human tendency to want to put something off over and over again. The ideal of being lazy because you don't want to do something. And it's a human tendency. When it comes to the problems I have or the things I need to deal with in my life, I've discovered that it's easier for me to approach a problem sooner rather than later because normally my best work happens when I'm not mentally exhausted. My best work happens whenever I start something at the beginning, but I also know that there are some days that I don't want to work. There's some days that I know that my work isn't to the standard I hold myself to. Time and time again, it's kind of like a horse running away from a storm. The storm is continually chasing you, that deadline or whatever it is you have to do, and you're running away from it. You're putting it off over and over again, and you're draining your energy. As the horse drains its energy running away from the storm, it can eventually begin to tire out, and eventually the storm is going to catch up to them. And they spend that entire time experiencing that stress that comes with running from the storm. There's just a million things I'd rather do than do my schoolwork, right? Most of it's just busy work. I learn most of the things I have to, but I would just much rather go to the movies with friends or anything else than just... But if they had turned around sooner rather than later and run through the storm, they would have spent the same amount of energy, but they would have made it through faster, saving energy and being more proficient because they could run faster. That's why I've learned through life, balance is a very healthy thing. Procrastination catches up with you, becomes bad. Your work is bad. When the human mind is constantly being catapulted by the storms of life, the storms of whatever you have to do, it can lead to stress, and that stress over time can wear against the brain. Your work becomes, shall we say, pish-posh. Rather than if you face something now, it can help put off that stress for good. You've taken a problem and turned it into something much worse. Do I have to be here? I was promised extra credit.